Everyone, how's it going? Hey. Oop, got some echo. Okay. Welcome everyone. So, today I'll be doing some live PvP against you, the viewers. And first I get started on how I'll organize the matches. I think that's pretty important, right? So, I think I've talked to a bunch of the guys on the Advanced Wars Web dev team, and it seems that I should avoid just dropping a link to the match, because then everyone's gonna spam click it, and then that's going to crash the servers. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to ask everyone in the chat to who wants to play to guess a number, and also add their Advanced Wars Web username with it. And I'll after maybe like a couple of minutes or a couple of or enough guesses, I'll pick the person who guessed correctly. So that's the idea. Okay, I'll post in the chat once this happens. I'll put it on the screen what number to guess real fast. Rigged. Give me a second. Yeah, guess a number. I'll post in the chat too. Seems like there aren't that many people here, so I think I'll maybe like between 1 and 20. And I will pick the person who guessed first, and just to make sure that to show you guys that it's not quote unquote rigged, I'm going to write it on a sticky note first. Yeah, I have it I have it written here, and I'll give you guys a moment. And the first one to have gotten it correctly after about like 30 seconds will get it. All right. I guess guesses will close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it. It is 17. Let's scroll up in the oh wow, the green screen effect is screwing this up. Okay, it was 17, but huh. That's weird. So technically the number should be Tanarg. Yeah, Tanarg 1233233. He gets that before I posted it in the chat. So what's your Advanced Wars Web username? Let me invite you to the game. Are people allowed to guess most numbers? In this case, the winner didn't, so I guess that doesn't count. Spoon Lord. Okay, I'll invite you to that match. Invite. Okay, I've invited you to a match. It's going to be a non-fog match on a otherwise league fog match. It's a non-fog match on Wondershot, and it's going to be tier 3 and tier 4. Just to keep it simple for the first one. Let me know once you've joined the game. Aren't you manipulated? Okay. I think okay. One in 7 trillion chance of guessing correctly. Yeah, so for reference, I guess I'll bring up the map first. Where is it? Where's my Chrome? There we go. So here's the map. It's Wondershot. It has a bunch of I guess yeah, it's one of the funkier maps, and I guess I like to show off some of its features in the stream today. I think that fundamentally a lot of the game is about a lot of Advanced Wars Web is about map study, and I think this is the one of the better ways to showcase it. Spoon Lord, have you not joined? Du, du, du. Working on it. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I guess I might as well ask how you guys in the chat are doing. How are you doing this fine Saturday? Oh god, torture deal the fog of war. If only. Okay, what COs are loud? Yeah, I'm doing a tier 3, tier 4 match. Oh, cool. Glad to hear you guys are doing well. I forgot to change the title. It's still the whatever. I'll just move the title. And the rules, because that's for my Advanced Wars Days of Ruin stream setup. Where did the rules go? There we go. The password is 45. Yeah, I just yeah, I actually and my original plan was to have people like try to spam in random numbers for the password, but it seems like that probably would have been a pretty bad idea to begin with. But yeah, the password is 45. Oh crap! Oh no. So that's getting. Okay. It looks like we're in. We're in. And so yeah, let's get ready and let's get started. The time controls on this game will be a bit short. So we have 30 minutes each, and we add 1 minute. We add 1 minute every time we make a move. So yeah, let's get started. Uh, okay. The map is not fog, so you can watch the stream as much as you want. Don't feel obligated to yeah, this is I turned the fog off for this purpose. So just feel free to play the game. Yes, I see you're moving to the barracks to the first base first. That's always a good policy. I think I'm not actually entirely sure if there are cases where you wouldn't ever want to not do that, but yeah. Okay, 2 infantry. And what was it gonna do? Infantry. Wait, which one did I want to go for? I guess the more forward. The more forward one is more important. Interesting map. Yeah. What? There are a couple of maps like this. Never played on it. Actually, yeah, that's a common case for a lot of League maps where a lot of maps end up being decided by like who knows the map better. I think, and especially in cases like this where like there's like where you need like lander movement. Um, Ocarina and Sammy, you could try to go for extremely bold HQ cap. Eh. Sneaky HQ capping only works against people that don't know what they're doing. I don't recommend it, I think. Oh wait, I think I have made a boo-boo because I did not go for the I did not go for the city within one time because I'm an idiot. Within one turn. Yeah, like I occasionally I still when I'm playing fast, I still flub up all of the like the city capture stuff that should be like second hand by now, but it's hard. Some music would be nice. Is my music not playing? Give me a second. I thought I had music playing, but it seems like I don't have that playlist operating on this. Uh, Seal's map theme. I don't actually let me play this turn real fast first. Okay. Play Rachel's theme. I don't have that set up unfortunately, so I'm just gonna play Days of Ruin music because I have that available. Is it playing? Is the music playing? Hmm. Man, I hate it when this happens. When okay, I think I can do a workaround just by playing it. I'll just play it on loop. DLC. Okay. The start of the match is gonna be a bit slow, but that's always how it goes. I'll go tank first. Okay. Give me a second. All right, I think it's going now. No music at the moment? Why does this keep happening? Oh. Okay, now it works. Great. I'm pretty sure this is Will's theme, yeah. I'm not super familiar with the music. But it sounds about right. Alright. Oh, it's made a lander over there. That's interesting. Okay. Let's move my stuff over. I think what's a better way to do it? I think this place is optimal. This has 2 in reach. Make a T-copter. No one's in range, I think, if I make one right now. Alright, let's go. Oh. It seems like the reason that this stuff wasn't working before was because I had it on studio mode. Okay, interesting. One copter response. This map seems to force pretty specific startup. Yeah, that's actually surprisingly the case for a lot of maps, where you really need to do something very specific to get the optimal amount of money. It's a bit, yeah. I think the next match, I'll try to, try to get the viewer to pinky swear not to look at the stream if we do a fog match. Because frankly, right now I'm currently like rank 9 on the Global League ladder. But that's only for fog, so I really only have experience in fog maps, and that mostly relies on a lot of like very specific tactics. So I'd really be interested in doing some more like, I guess, someone picked me. Nope. In doing some actual fog matches, but yeah, the issue is with the stream sniping, I guess. But I mean, hopefully this stream isn't big enough to really. Actually, granted, it is anyone who's letting you guys see will be watching, so yeah. think now I make a transport copter. Get ready to load more into the lander. Shooting film is pretty obvious in Advanced Wars. I guess actually, I don't know. It's I'm not actually so sure how obvious it is. Because like, but, it's not like it matters too much. Welcome all. Hey there, Rocco. Glad to see you around. I'm thinking that maybe 30 minutes plus 1 might be a lot of time. So maybe I think I'll try. Maybe later I'll try a different time set, I guess. One thing I've noticed for a lot of like Advanced Wars players, especially in like Fog League, is that most people have like a very good grasp of the fundamental aspects of the game, and like especially in Fog League, the differences in between players are actually very subtle, I think, because like a lot of the time it's more when I play against people like maybe in like the 900 elo range. What happens is like all these people generally make the right move, but they make the right moves when they see the enemy, but they don't really do so otherwise. Basically, I'm saying that they're really easy to trick, but that's it. I'm going to probably make some kind of strategy video about this later, but it is kind of complicated. Yeah, I think. Yeah, standard is really messing up my typical build orders. This is not normally what I would do. Normally I make a lot more tanks. But, guess I gotta keep my units protected. Edge of the thing. Wow, you're making a lot of transports. Thinks it's already a doom situation. I don't think it's that bad. but certainly making that many transports early on is not ideal. Mainly because by making a lot of transports, you don't have any actual units that can fight. It's like right now you bought a lander and a helicopter. Additional to the normally when you have a free lander, or a free black bolt, you just make the most out of it, but you don't buy more of them typically. Best way to crack through PvP after not playing Advanced Wars for a long time? I would say just play matches against real people. Just keep playing matches against real people. But the best way to improve after you've got a grasp of how to play, right, is to do map study and to look at maps and see how they click, how they work. It's kind of hard to explain. But I'm planning on making some really short informative videos on this topic soonish. But well, it's yeah. Have that. Capture. Let's see. Okay, let's infantry undefended. Cap this, cap that. Unload. Yeah, a lot of the I would say the most important part about Advanced Wars is attacking well and exposing as little weakness as possible. By this I mean it's mostly about taking free dudes, as some would put it in the Advanced Wars by web Discord, where you just like in chess, if you have pieces that are hanging, your opponent can exploit that. My unit composition is really bad right now. I need more tanks. Music a bit loud now? Okay. I think all the songs have slightly variable volume, so sorry about that. I'll reduce the volume a bit. Hope that's better. Oh, I forgot to end the turn. Snarling gets anti-air desperately. Yeah, not really. We've got equal copter count. But the needing anti-air is having anti-air is a great way to kill people who are bad, right? But also, it's a bit of a liability if your opponent doesn't actually build copters, which is actually something that happens. Some players will intentionally go copter light to make your anti-air wasted. So it's very easy to overbuild anti-air. Maybe one is always okay, but you gotta be a bit careful. It's fighters are better. Fighters actually aren't that bad, but they're mostly a way of turning income advantage into a win. It's something you build when you're equal on money. Because yeah, it's not because fighters are really expensive, and you don't ever want to save money to get a big buy in most cases. If they don't build coppers and they're making a mistake as coppers are good, you'd be surprised actually. Copters, Copters are strong, but only if they're unanswered. And if your enemy builds one anti-air, then copters become not very attractive. But so my theory right now is that there is a bit of a like weapon triangle, so to speak, of opening builds, right? Because opening with copters and tanks will lose the tanks and anti-airs. But tanks and anti-airs will lose to just tanks. But then just tanks will lose to tanks and copters. That's it gets a bit more specific than that, but that's the gist, I think. You never played Advanced Wars by Web? Is it beginner friendly? Yeah, I think it's about as if you know how to play Advanced Wars, you'll know how to play Advanced Wars by Web. But you should be able to find people of your own skill level pretty quickly. There's quite a wide band of players, so don't worry about that. I see you have made a mech. And that is a mistake in most cases, especially on a map like this. Most Fog League maps are way too big to use mechs effectively. They're kind of okay in Fog sometimes. I pulled off a sneaky mech hit like two times in like 40 Fog League matches, and most other times I actually used them, I just lost. What was I gonna say? Oh right, yeah, mechs are bad. It was a misclick. Oh, actually, that makes a lot more sense than actually intentionally building a mech. Ever done Advanced Wars by web patches? Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's capture some stuff. Tank, I think I'll pull back and hit your other guy. Sniper copters are in range, I think. So I hit this guy. I'm just short of making 2 tanks on one turn, which is a shame. Having 2 tank reduction is always nice, but I just don't get it this time, I guess. I'm really banking a lot of money. I probably shouldn't be doing this. Okay. Oh, shoot. Maybe a well-placed sidestep can get the movement to attack a tank or something? Possibly, but it's not really, if your opponent sees it, they'll never fall for it, that's the thing, right? And especially, you can't force your opponent to attack into a mech unless, you've put it out really early and you have, like, circumstances that force them to do so, right? It's very hard to get a mech to do what you want. Mechs seem pretty worthless in non-fog. You'd actually be surprised, because in non-fog, the maps are a lot different in non-fog. The reinforcements are much closer to the fighting, and so it's possibly it is more viable because there are places where your opponent must attack. But arguably, generally speaking, not really. No. Yeah, mechs are generally pretty bad compared to tanks, just because they have a very low amount of mobility. Yeah, mechs need their first strike, but mechs, it's very hard to get their first strike with mechs because they are because they have two movements, right? They're like they have the attack range of artillery essentially, which also aren't that great. Especially early on. They're fine later in the game as an answer to mid tanks and to entrenched position, but early game, when you want to be skirmishing over spots, you don't really want artillery because it takes an additional turn for our artillery to do anything. Right? It takes them a turn to set up. If you retreat, that's another extra turn you need. Especially with adder, mechs are good in general. Mechs are not good in general. They're usable in certain circumstances, yes, but like that's the extent of it. I think certain circumstances. Wow, you're making a lot of. That's a fighter. Wow. Okay. You're really gonna make a fighter. Okay. You only see all these mechs with Sensei? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because Sensei has an absurd bonus to them, to mechs. Yeah, that's a fighter, okay. I think, I'd like to avoid fighting that fighter if possible, but you don't always get what you want. Okay, I think I can get a sneaky, strike on your tank here. That's some good terrain. Probably no need to even like fight the recon very hard because it's because recons don't really have that much of a purpose in non-fog, I think. I'll take that. Infantry. Start capping. Add my tanks. I'll make a fighter to counter your fighter. Get my anti-air down to protect my stuff. Get my infantry forward to move my infantry forward. Tank forward first. I don't want to limit my tank's movements with my infantry movements. Now just make more infantry as it goes. I think I can go here. But I see that you've kind of neglected your infantry count to some degree, probably because of all the error you're making and the landers and stuff. But I guess that's not a mistake that like repeats very often. Like once you learn a good build order, you can play just fine, I think. But it's mostly a matter of experience on the map. And if you want to get started with Advanced Swords by Web, like you can honestly just play any map, right? Just play. I don't really think, especially because like you're always going to be thrust into new circumstances in Advanced Swords by Web. Like you're never going to like. So I think the best way to get better at Advanced Swords by Web is just to learn how to learn, right? Learn how to study maps, learn how to like, because like the games maybe take like most games take a couple hours, right, over the course of a couple of days. So spending like 15 minutes looking at like at a bunch of maps is a good way to study. You haven't played the newer games much, mostly only Advanced Wars 2, you need more practice. Yeah, I think the only way to practice is just to play more PvP. Oh, I actually just won a match. Very good, very good. Haha. Yeah, wait, yeah, currently... Wait, what's my ranking? Oh, I don't have an active Fog League match now. That's lame. But, I am... Yeah, I'm not on the ranking right now because my last Fog League match just ended, but I am 1186 ELO now, I think. So that is technically, I would be rank 4 or rank 3 or rank 3, rank 4 or rank 5, I think. I can go through some of my old maps if you guys would like that right after this, so I can talk about my logic in a game. I think that'll be really interesting. Maybe I can clip it and use it as like a, I don't know, as another informative video. Yeah, Advanced Wars Web is mostly Advanced Wars 2 because like there is some dual strike stuff, but and no Days of Ruin stuff, but it's mostly that, yeah. Capture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I think I'll take the more senior position with the fighter, just by moving in and shielding up the infantry. I'm gonna capture a lab just for the sake of it. Put my tank down. So right now, if not really a lot of hypotheticals here. I might actually hit the Unicat pretty soon. That's kind of funny, but okay. Who's my main? Let me think. I main, of course. I would say that I've actually have comfortably settled into a couple of mains, but it's different for each individual short colors. It's different for each tier. That's what I would say. Like tier 4, I mainly play Jake just because he doesn't have weaknesses, while a lot of other COs in that tier do in fact have downsides. And he also has good movement. He has a CO power that is actually really good, and he has damage bonuses and movements. So I think that's all you want in a CO, I think. Aside from that, I think aside from that, so tier 3, I mainly play Kindle because Kindle is really good. And it's actually very hard to play around Kindle, even if you know what you're doing. Just because Kindle is nuts, right? Kindle is you can't avoid fighting around cities, right? Like Kindle has bonuses on cities, but that essentially means he has a relevant bonus in any fight that matters. Meaning that, yeah, because there's no sense in fighting not around a city, right? The only point of fighting is to either kill your other guy's stuff, kill your opponent's stuff, or to take their cities. So if you only fight to take cities, then you can always fight around cities. And depending on the map, this can be either extremely strong or just very strong. Some maps even ban Kindle, actually. What's my favorite map in Standard? I don't play Standard. I've only played Fog ever. And granted, I think it's a lot more suitable to my playstyle. Fog League, that is. Ooh, there's a side slip. But generally speaking, if you can figure out a way to get more stuff from your opponent, then you've got it. You've won, basically. Like right now, I have 40 units to my opponent's 18. So it's kind of, I would say the outcome is pretty exciting, just because it's actually physically impossible for you to do anything against this many units. But that's not like it doesn't mean that you're bad. It just means you haven't played the map very much and you don't know the layouts. I'll show you guys how I studied the map before the next match. And while I guess there's not really much time to do it before the next live match, maybe it's something you can do when you're playing on League. You lost on opening? Yeah, pretty much. That is actually, I would say that most games, up until maybe like the top 10, 20, 50 players, are people that lose on their opening in some way or another, in subtle ways. Right? A lot of people, it takes, if you know how to open properly and you know how to capture cities efficiently, then you're already better than 90% of the players, I think. After that, it's more like there's more stuff along the lines of unit composition and positioning and like making sure you don't throw the game. So it's oh, it's my turn. Okay. Yeah, this is a. Oh, I see you made a med tank. That's shaky. Okay. Yeah, I think the outcome is more or less decided at this point. Go pop Lucky Last just to like maybe get a sneaky like accidental KO on this fighter. It's not like a BM. It's just to maybe squeeze a bit more out of this. Maybe I can get the kill on this. Oh, that's nice. Racial COP, yeah, I mean, granted, the racial COP is not very good, right? But it's better than, but like there are a lot of times where the game will end very swiftly. Like either because you lose it, you're doing a decisive engagement, or like you're going for an HQ cap, right? So a lot of the time, like if you think the game is going to end really soon either way, it's okay to pop the worst power, right? Typically, yeah, making using the COP of a CO who has a really good COP is just a SCOP is just straight a mistake. But it's not wrong to pop the COP if the game is going to end soon anyway. Yeah, I plan to go for a while. Yeah, that was a good game, and yeah, let's do a brief review of the early game. So I think my opener wasn't super optimized, but it was alright. But I guess on your end, the first thing that happened was you didn't. I guess you didn't go for the factory first. You went for the base. You went for a city. Obviously, just always go for a factory first. And then next, you bank a lot of money, then build a lander. Don't do that. Generally speaking, most maps that where you can build landers, block bolts is generally not a good idea. There are cases where APCs and transport coppers can be used for accelerating, but black bolts and landers are way too expensive. Yeah, med tanks are generally speaking not. They are either a way to press an advantage or to try to stop the bleeding. I think in a lot of cases. I can show you a game right now that actually just recently beat one, where med tanks came into play pretty importantly. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, it's just going into like maybe like early turns. You don't have enough infantry production for some reason. You build skipped, and then build infantry. Make sure you always build infantry. Because the thing is if you have more infantry, your infantry will kill the infantry and you still have some left, and then you can shield your units with that. So that's yeah, good game. So now that's we've kind of covered, I would say, one of the reasons why Spoon Lord here lost. Like basically just didn't really know the map very well. I'll show you a way of, I guess, learning the map. So you go to like you go to the map screen, you go to view games here. Then you scroll all the way to the bottom. This is a list of all like the active maps and whatever. So once you go to all completed games, you can see a whole bunch of maps. A bunch of replays from players who have played the game. Oh, here's a map between Everton and Not Even Close. Everton is a really good player, so let's see how he opens. Right. So you can kind of like just by clicking through the first couple of turns, you can see how these really good players open, and then you can imitate their moves. And since this is a turn-based strategy game, if you know an opener, right, you're essentially playing as well as this good person for the first X turns. So yeah, just go for the base first, send 2 infantry over. You can get a grasp of the general build order here. The rest of this is kind of beside the point, I think. And for example of med tanks, actually just recently finished the map. I'm actually excited to see how it turned out. Rocket? Can I rocket there? Oh, okay, alright. Fog is different. Yeah, absolutely. Fog is very different. So here's a case where we ended up, me and my opponent ended up using a lot of med tanks. By which I mean, like, we both made 2, I think. 2 or 3. So I opened with infantry, he opens with infantry. The first couple of turns are fairly uninteresting. We both make tanks in the first opportunity. I think we just keep making tanks. He makes a recon, and then I think he loses it soon. So I have a tank here. He doesn't have vision of my capture infantry, and I don't have any vision of his either. When you play Kindle, you can really safely put your tanks on cities, because Kindle tanks are absurd on cities, and your opponent needs like an overwhelming amount of force to hit it to dodge them, and also not be clapped immediately back. He harasses the recon and then loses it after damaging 2 infantry, which isn't really it's on the par of being worth it. But I'll skip the part with the med tanks. So around this point, I have 7 tanks and he has 3 tanks, and he makes a med tank. And arguably, this is one way of evening out a tank difference, but problem is like you can always just retreat. I make artillery. I lose my first one, but my artilleries and meds that come in later do handle things. Anyway, yeah, that's just a brief overview. Yeah, let's go for another fight. Let's go for another fight. I'll write a number down. A sticky note. Wait, let me think. Okay, so it seems that my green screen picks up my sticky notes, so I don't have anything that can actually display writing. So, and I'll be now open to more fights. Guess the number from, I guess, 1 through 20 again, and if you guess right, we can fight. I'll post. The guesses will only count after I post in the chat. Give me a second. How do we get a chance to play? Just guess the number right now from 1 to 20 if you want to fight, and also put your advanced wars by web username. Alright, my number was 13. So I guess the winner is Potato. Who guessed it shortly before Donald Egan, I think. I think that's it, right? That's the first person to guess 13. That way before you commented. On second thought, it took a lot longer to open my comment section than I thought. Sorry about that, but whatever. I'm not very organized for this. I'm sorry. So yeah, Potato. I will. So your username is actually just Potato. Comment is the first on your screen. Yeah, that's always the case. When you comment, your stuff always shows up on your screen slightly earlier than any other comments. But on my screen, it is unfortunately Potato. Okay, I will make the match. Actually, I think what I will try is I will try doing 2 simultaneous matches. Actually, I've been meaning to try that. So I will fight against both you, Potato, and Donald Egan. I'll fight against both of you. One on my old account and one on my main account. So I will set that up real fast. I should have roulette thoughts. 2v1 time? No, it's 2 separate 1v1s actually. So I guess let's try Fog, and I'll kindly ask you to not stream snipe me, okay? Let's try some smaller maps. I think Scavenger might be good. So this is a stream match 2 versus Donald. I'll be fighting against Donald, Egan, and Potato. So I think for one of these I'll do a tier 4 match. Others I'll do like a tier 2 match. Yeah, let's do it, I think. Let me make sure I have your... So these cast forms is Donald Egan. And Potato bracket, I think. With the Potato smiley face is Potato. And I'll make that real fast. And I'll fight you soon-ish. And others, I think I'll do a fog match on high tier. I think I'll do let's do two Athos. This man, yeah, alright. Oh, that's not it. Okay. So the challenge is going to show up as notification on your homepage? Yeah. I will invite you and that will work. Oh, that's the wrong one. I think I do for the other one on my other browser. I have so many matches queued up here, so... Okay. I think that should be it. Invite? Okay. You should get an invite, I think. I will send the other invite really fast. So it's potato colon bracket. Is that it? That is an invalid username. Okay. Potato colon bracket. That is an invalid username. I tried inviting you. That's weird. I can't use your name for this. It doesn't work. That's kind of weird how it's going. Okay, I think what I can do is I can... Should be better if they invited me? Then I had asked them to make the game, and that's a bit more... It's a bit more to ask, I think. Parentheses instead? Is a bracket not parentheses? Yeah, I tried to use a bracket. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay, it's not a bracket. Okay, it's actually just smiley face. Never mind. Nope, that's not it. Is there a space? There we go. Okay, it's parentheses. I invited you to my game, and once you join, that we can move forward with that. And, let me think. Let me shrink my overlays so I can have both on the screen at the same time. Once you get in the match, this will look a lot better. Okay. Jackals, I think Hawk is not banned. Why is Hawk not banned? I guess Hawk is tier 2 in this map, I guess technically. Yeah, I'll just play Hawk. Feel free to change to a higher tier CO if you want to. And for the other match, did you join? Use cast? Okay, I'll be playing Grim on this one. Feel free to pick whatever. But you stand a chance now that my attention is divided. I think I actually forgot to change the time settings, so I would just kindly ask you to not take too much time. You only played standard before? It's the first fog games, so hopefully the silent helps. I think it might. It's not. Yeah. All right. I think that's good. Okay. Okay, I've started the match against Potato. I need to shift the screen over a little. This hidden behind the panels. And the other screen is on edge. So I think I'll start this match. A scavenger, I think. Okay, I think. Oh, where's it starting? Okay. I'm playing against too many people on this account. I don't know which one's you. I'm only playing 2 people on stream. I have a lot of active matches on this map though. There we go. Yeah, so just make your turns hopefully swiftly. Okay, it's my turn here, and I guess please, pretty please don't look at my screen in the fog. All right. See how good you are, Potato. Okay. Yeah, no league matches. My other opponents, these Transformers haven't played any Fun League either, so. Alright. I think that this might be this might be enough of a handicap. But we'll see. We'll see how even it is. Last time I played this map, I forgot to go over the airport early, and I'm still kicking myself over that. Should aerial units have pass on ground units? I think it adds more to the game if it can be blocked. I'd rather not there be like edge case rules, right? I think it's interesting enough, right? Because it adds more counterplay. I would definitely rather have there be like movement blocking than there not be. It is my turn now. Okay. Try to go over recon here. Or do I get? I guess I just get more infantry. You know what you want to remake a unit report? Yeah, I mean, I think being able to replay turns is like the hidden good thing in the best thing ever in Advanced Wars by web, because you can catch a lot of stuff. It's nice. I like it. Oh crap! Damn it! I moved away from the airport. That's a silly blunder. This happens too often. I just literally just move away from the place I'm going to capture because I'm a bit on autopilot. Okay, let's keep capturing here. What do I want to do? Capture tree. Remake needs to have multiple matches, not one person to play a 3-hour match. Yeah, I think if the remake has asynchronous multiplayer, that would be amazing, but I think they might be expecting a bit much of Nintendo, right? Like, when was the last time you heard of Nintendo like having good multiplayer, right? Good multiplayer infrastructure, matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking is still something that's not very common in Nintendo titles. And I'm not sure if Advanced Wars will be the one that revolutionizes Nintendo PvP. Splatoon? Yeah, I guess. I was thinking more along the lines like how Smash still doesn't really have it. Capture. Did Wargroove have long play multiplayer? I'm actually not sure. I didn't really play Wargroove. I see you made the classic blunder of attacking with a recon in fog. It's not really a blunder. It's just a matter of it's just something that works against players It's against some players, not really against players, more experienced players, because they will easily have a tank at the ready to blast your recon into smithereens. Can I get the kill here? Let me think. I might be able to. No, I didn't. Shame. I was kind of surprised I didn't one-shot the tank, the recon as Grim. That normally happens. Like, Grim should be able to one-shot recons, but it seems that the forest tile was a bit too much. MP or SP? You probably mean multiplayer or single player, I think. Oh, I see. Potato. You're choosing to shoot down the pipe seam, which is also another noob trap, I think, on this map. I mean, granted, I can see it because of the recon in the corner, as you can see my stuff from my corner. But I would say that it's that is generally not a good idea. But I mean, granted, it's mostly because it delays your other map presence. That's a bit more of an advanced concept, I would say. Tank on this side. These aren't like strictly mistakes, but they're just more of like tactical disadvantages against good players, I think. Because this is still a good plan against a player who, like, this is still a good plan against most players, I would say. I mean, they'll probably not ban Sturm if people also play Sturm. Yeah, I don't expect them to like have a good map pool, or to have good bans, or to have a good rule set, or to have good timing, or to have good matchmaking. So, yeah, that might sound like I'm being overly pessimistic, right? But at the same time, all it needs to do is bring more attention to the series, I think, and then everything will be fine. When do you capture those cities? You mean on 2 apples? Generally, just don't try. You just don't ever do it, because until you've gotten everything else, it's very hard to like get those cities in the back without compromising your entire position on the fronts, right? Like right now, like you see that our potato friend has nothing on this side, and has a bunch of units that are really being harassed by my recon. And it will take two turns for this tank to get into range to hit me, so yeah. You doubt to be a rank system? Yes, it's all gonna be Span Island, I think. Like it's all gonna be Span Island. Final destination only, no items, Fox only. Kind of style of map. Capture, airport. Yeah, right now, if I had the airport captured, I could do copter infantry, but oops, I didn't. That'll have to do. On this side, I think I'm doing fine. We don't need an anti-air yet. So I don't think so. I mean, maybe I'll get surprised, but he's got a tank there too. He has 2 vehicles. I have 3 vehicles. Those first 2 vehicles came out this side, so I'm guessing his other vehicles also delayed. He should have 4 by now. Maybe make a recon. Whatever. Digging too hard. You can't wait for the 400 IQ play of me saying something and not actually doing it to confuse the opponents. I mean, you don't have to mute the stream I guess when you're playing against me. I'm just gonna talk whatever, but I guess just don't look at my stuff, right? Because anything I say could be misleading hypothetically. But it's kind of useful to narrate my strategies myself. Maybe it's good to like. I think it is. I mean, maybe it's just me having gone completely insane, but who knows? I would say most of the time you don't really need to like. You don't need to trick people that hard, right? You just need to have your stuff in the right spots when your opponent doesn't. Let's build a bomber. Yeah. Bombers actually aren't bad. Are in the right circumstances, I would say. But they're more of a either they are a super weird base race scenario or I'm already winning, time to secure the win because I have a lot more money than you kind of unit. And there are a lot of units like that, I think. You made the other classic blunder of Duathos Potato by not having like a tank there once you open the Type C, because that means you can just kill them because you're using to capture. Are rockets worth it for me? Rockets are almost never worth it, I would say. They are, most of the times, they're just a waste of money because they never get to the fight in time. And now you're like down 2 tanks on the front, like, now that often just means lots of problems. Rockets, it is hard to make them worth it, but under certain circumstances and like standard, it can't be worth it. Okay. But they are hard to make work, that's what I would say. Oh wow, I can get a one-shot on this infantry with my recon. I see. Only got the airport after however many turns. Like tanks for cover my guys. Infantry, tank. This is a good turn. Finally got to the 15k income level. That capture it only has the recon in range. 25 tank. Don't need to move that far. Yeah, I think we're good. Now the other match. I see 2 tanks, probably one from the other side and one artillery coming at me. That's fine. Still have my recon still healthy, and I can probably get a neat engage. But maybe it's better to just not do that. Just keep capturing, I think. It's probably a better plan at the moment. I noticed that, huh? Window capture is not updating if I'm not on the screen. Oh, that's neat. That's not like a feature, I guess, but it's unfortunate, actually. Let's finish this turn. Capture. Move up. It's got 3 vehicles on this side, meaning probably be afford to be a bit more aggressive here. For the capture, he doesn't have infantry to interrupt. Can't spot me, I think. Either go for that or go for this. Probably best not to push too hard on this front. It's always... I don't have good experience with doing that, pushing on 2 Athos. It's kind of sketchy. I think I just pulled back with the recon. Yeah. Good, nice shot. Artillery is definitely worth it on some maps. It's more about the phase of the game than the map, I think. You can make it work in a lot of places. Like for example, I think on there's some maps where it's really good, right? But it's really the case of is there enough? There's a circumstance, like is there terrain? And if there's terrain, does your opponent have air? And does your opponent have things that are worthwhile to shoot? Like, do they have med tanks? Of course, if they have med tanks, you should make artillery. If your opponent doesn't have any copters because you have the copter advantage, artillery is good if you can line them up against rivers where tanks can't move, right? It's are you like Kindle? Can you put one on a city and obliterate anything that attacks you, right? That's it's a very highly conditional unit, I would say. Am I feeling hot underneath all that? I've got a fan running and my air conditioning is on full blast, and I can't turn it off actually, so it's fine. Okay, my turn now. Alright. Let's finish these caps. I cancel my cap and just start blasting here. Ooh, that's a very nice kill. Yeah, engaging 2 tanks onto a city in range of your opponent's tanks is always a risky proposition, especially if you don't have your other tanks backing them up. I think now I can afford to go copter. Okay. Nice. Got in. Big fan of being fine. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. I think I can pick out this infantry with the recon for cheap. How am I doing on this side? Oh, it didn't attack me, huh? Interesting. Oh wait, let's see how that turn played out. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Capture, not fighting me. I'm guessing you don't have that many tanks. I don't only have 1 recon. Generally speaking, having too many recons inhibits your tank count, and tanks are a lot better than recons. So it's it's more about not about not having as many. It's not about the recon. It's about the tanks. It's often more of a question of like, what Grim is great. Like one-shotting infantry is amazing. That's pretty disgusting, actually. I was not expecting to be able to one-shot infantry. There's so much light terrain on this map. But yeah, one-shotting infantry with tanks is damn, son. I expect I'll probably get like really punished for this, like in 1 or 2 turns. But the inevitable tanks that also come out. But if so, well, props to you. Yeah, it's generally better just have more tanks because recon is good to have in fog because of vision. Generally speaking, if you play enough, you can kind of anticipate what your opponent does enough to the point where recon early doesn't do that much, because if you send it to attack your opponent, it'll get hit by a tank and killed. And so getting it too early, like literally on like turn 3, is like when you have 5,000 money, is not a good idea because that also actually inhibits your income later. So it's kind of hard to say, really. Tank APC, okay, interesting. Okay, I think I just attack infantry, take it down, and start capping. Can I get this kill? I've only hit with 1 tank, so probably not. So I think I'll swing over to this side and bully this tank a bit. Oh wow, I'm not in range. That's kind of dumb. I'm dumb. Oh, whatever, I think I have enough of a decisive advantage at this point that it should be fine. I'll block this side. Might as well get some more first strikes. I think my opponent's tank count is low enough that I don't need to worry that much. Repair on that city. Capture, move some tanks forward. Helicopter forward. And I think that should be good. I've got a lot more cities than my opponent, so it should be fine. And Eagle is really not good this time because it's too small. Because Eagle doesn't have enough time to build up a massive kill ball of units that will actually do anything with double actions. Am I gonna do more matches? I think I'll do 1 more round of matches after this one, after these two, the Simul. We'll clear battle with a damn mechanic to anticipate what your opponent is doing. Honestly, recons are really good as long as you don't throw them away, right? Yeah, they're okay. Like if you build 1 or 2, right, just to know what your opponent is doing and not throw the game, that is a very valid way of using it. Just note that you'll probably have to. You can't be as aggressive if you do that. So like for the level of most players, I think recons are fine. It's a copter. Oh yeah, yikes. It's like I gotta run here. I don't have anything. I don't have any anti-air. No. I hate it when this happens. Here, I think I just fight. I think I can get one. I can get two KOs pretty easy. Find infantry. I mean, how many of the tanks did I lose? I lost a tank and a recon. Okay. I can still get this kill though. That's nice. All my other stuff though, I'm going to die. Is going to die, so I need to really run away. And that's an anti-copter, but it's not making anti-air. Fortunately, retreating is you can retreat as fast as your opponent advances, so don't be afraid to retreat. Especially if it gets you something like making sure your units don't die. Artillery in position. Interesting. Don't waste 4K to start capture one turn. It's actually more than that. It's not. It's cost even more than 4K oftentimes because it's also money that's spent like. Also money that's not spent. Oh, you left the recon alive. That's nice. I can attack with it now. Oh, that's right. Okay. I just managed to completely overwhelm this side because might even be able to shoot the infantry and take over the base soon. I think I can probably expect some kind of anti-air to come out soon, so some air on this side, so I should build something on here. Probably another copter on this side. Just fight the infantry at this point. Oh, how am I doing on the other map? Attacking with it. Attacking really hard with the copter, I see. Camera right now? Yeah. Because yeah, when you make a recon, times, especially early on, you're not just delaying that, you're also delaying your money too, because if you make a recon early, that the infantry that would have come out is actually coming out a lot later. There's the copter. Turn 5 is the whole time to build recon. Depends. I wouldn't build it. I wouldn't ever build it too early, right? Because it's at that point it's okay. I think I decisively won in this game. Okay, I'm literally capturing the base. That never happens. But I'm glad it did the first time ever here. Probably can't hurt to get super aggressive on this side. Block this side with the tank. Shoot that, shoot that. tank, battlecopter, recon, I guess. So first time I see advancers, can I give a brief summary on how to win besides using your troops as Mark intended? Make tanks. Just make tanks. Make a lot of tanks. Focus on making tanks rather. Mix everything else in later. But having a healthy tank is really important towards winning the game. Capture the HQ. A lot of games it's not viable to capture the HQ. Just make sure more enemies reach 0 HP than yours. That is one way to put it. That's one way to put it. Looks like my plan of undebugging tanks on this side has backfired, and I'm now at an income disadvantage. It's a problem. I think right on my vision. Oh, that's a sneaky infantry over there. Another tank. Infantry. Mid tanks are kind of hard to use, I would say. That looks like I probably decisively won this side. Keep capturing the city. This factory, I mean. I think I swing around, I just start blasting things on this side now. I'll pop my seal power. Just to like reduce the amount of stuff my opponent has. I think now, I just keep going on this side. I can't take the HQ because of the black bolts blocking it, but I guess I can shoot it down and try to get that to fudge a bit, but it'll take forever. And normally this doesn't work. But it only works if your opponent has completely, absolutely like sieged their HQ, which tends not to happen on these maps. Copter, tank, recon. When do you recruit Doga? I don't know. tank spam leads to a lack of money? What are you talking about? You should always be spending all your money as often as you can. Saving up for unit just means you have less. Your stuff is available to fight a lot later. You just don't get more. Generally, don't get much more cost efficient as you spend more. Is there a seal thing missing from this playlist? I'm not sure. I don't think there is. Two base maps suck, but I don't know. Two base maps aren't that bad. That's a lot of copters. Huh. See my opponent here taking a lot of time. After I have your base now, which is neat. That's neat. I think I might actually just go for the HQ cap here, just bash it down. I'll bash down the HQ. I don't think my opponent can actually stop me from capping now. Yeah, let's do it. What did my opponent do on this side? Let me check the replay. See, they backed off entirely? Let's kill that infantry. Let's get this cap. I might need a recon here, I think. Yeah, my eyes are shut here. I can't see what's going on, so... This is tricky. I'm not losing on income, but... I might actually be losing on income pretty soon, actually, now I think about it. So I can't really afford to cede ground. But his infantry count seems low enough that... How many infantry did I kill? 9 infantry, okay. That's actually a bit more code than I thought. I think I go tank recon. I need to build more higher on copters later, but it should be fine for now. Okay. Good game, potato. That's one match down, I think. Now, time to finish up the other one. I would say that money saved is actually just money wasted in most of the cases in Advanced Wars, because saving money doesn't, like, you don't get interest on it unless you're Cullen. You don't get bonus points for. You don't really get that much of an advantage out of saving money for bigger units. because it means those big units will come out later. So it's also you're seeding both body and tempo in a way. Okay, he's starting to capture all my cities. That's a bit unfortunate. Can't have that. Kind of wish I didn't pick Grim. Grim's not very good. If I was Jake, though, they just might not be as bad. But I mean, granted, Grim got me a lot of infantry one-hit KO, so that's nice. But whatever. Infantry count's so low, though. That's not really good. Start a new match. I think I'll do it after this one wraps up. Don't want to overload myself a little. Okay, looks like my opponent has. Okay, is attacking into me now. Interesting. Very interesting. Very aggressive play. Let's see if it pays off. Sasha is really good in tier 1, but Sasha is also Sasha is good enough that she's in tier 1, but Sasha is not good enough to dominate tier 1. Von Bo is too good. Von Bo is just too good, actually. Can you challenge me? After this match, I'll open up for new matches. I think I'll do another Simul and then I'll call it. My opponent is just barely dancing on my ranges. That's interesting. Let's see how good this guy is. Okay, not that bad. 975. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Actually, watch out that thing. This copter is annoyingly just barely out of range, I think. Alright. Should I go for the capture, or do I go for... Get forward a bit. Let's scout a little. Get recon there. Just barely out of my range. And it's under forest. Okay. Maybe he's actually stream sniping me. Because these aren't things that he would be able to see. But it's either that or he's actually really good at predicting. I don't want to accuse people of doing it, but this it's a little sus. Okay, I think, can I get a one shot? Maybe if I I think I can get a one shot if I use Haymaker, actually. Double Buster. Just barely. So I think I can get a KO with this and a 3 HP on. There we go. Perfect. Get a KO with this too, I think. After this one, I think I'll take out the infantry, be safe. Really out of range, that's good. It's a good move on his part. I moved a bit too recklessly with my tanks, I think. So... Try this instead. Okay, copter, tank, infantry. Do I take out the recon? I think it's worth it. Alright, let's go. Grim is based on tier 3. No, Grim is not very good. He's he enables some stuff, but he gives your opponent too many advantages. He's hard enough to use. I wouldn't use him in a serious match. Didn't even not get on tier 4. Yeah, Grim is not very good in general. She is fair and balanced. Absolutely. Who would have thought that that buying 75 units for half cost isn't fair and balanced? Am I ahead on kills versus deaths? Actually, no, huh? Surprising. That's a lot of tanks, but I think I have enough to propel this. Scream good in Paladin instead of in general. He'll still get one shot, so no. When will they enable Calder for multiplayer? Oh man. Okay, I think I actually have a very fine position at this moment because Jake does not give a bonus when not on planes. So his seal power gives him a slight bit of defense, but I should be able to cripple his entire army now because he attacks and didn't wipe me out. He's attacking really hard into my defender's advantage. I think he might have the how many does he have the income advantage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. He actually does have a pretty hard income advantage by now. He's 24k to 20k at the moment. All right, let's yeet this. Let's yeet this battlecopter. Very nice. Should I come out on top if I attack here? It's not really. This is. I hit that with this one. I think this one should be fine. Maybe, okay, so maybe if I capture to get back some of my income. HPs might be enough to blink down something, but not the tank. Should be able to kill this tank, I think. There we go. This kill should be easy too, I think. Oh, my opponent really does have a lot of tanks here. This might be a harder fought than I thought it would be. I really need to take out the anti-air though, and actually... that's a problem, but I think as long as I block it off properly, it should be fine. Block off my infantry there. Yeah, that's a bit nasty. Gotta make a lot of tanks now. Tank City. Retrieve my infantry. Alright. I'll zoom this back in. There's only one match going on now. Intriguing. He's gonna crap my defenses open here. That's a bit unfortunate. He's got two tanks there, but does he have enough to completely overwhelm me here? That's the question. I'm not sure if he does. We're kind of even on trading actually. And I have a bit of a tank advantage when fighting from the disadvantage here, because I can trade back. There goes the copter. Shame. But I have my CO power, so I can one-shot tanks now. That's nice. You know, it's a bit tankless. A little bit. I mean, granted, he's pushing really hard into my other side, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure how well it will go. We'll see. Overall, my position is not bad. I'm not losing. I might have taken a few more hits this time, but I don't think he has enough to overwhelm me completely. Music is so unfitting. What's playing right now, anyway? I actually can't tell. Whatever. Actually, this is actually a lot more tiring than I thought it would be, so I think I might cut it off after this one. Sorry guys, but it's hard thinking like this. But playing live is kind of exhausting. Is Lander working this map? I'm not sure. I don't think so. It's kind of yeah. I'm gonna super CO power here. Let's see how much destruction I can wreak. Okay, I can get a one shot with this tank. That's nice. I'll probably brutalize this infantry, I think. With my weak infantry. Very nice. Can I kill with this 5? Okay, can't do that. I can one-shot this tank, and then I can one-shot this tank with this one. So, I think what I do is... I'll probably one-shot the infantry, maybe. Okay, I think I'll kill this infantry. Don't want to expose my stuff to potential anti-air though. That's something I like to avoid. I need to stop this recon too, so I think I'll need to send my 5 HP one up that way. So which tanks do I want to destroy? If I take out this one, I take out this one. If I take out this one, do I go for the recon or do I take out the anti-air? I guess maybe I could, hypothetically, I could take out anti-air with the 8 HP one and then hit it with a copter, and that saves me a bit of actions, I think. Try that. Because the copter can't otherwise attack anything else. Aside from the infantry, which is not really worth it. So, I'll hit this tank. Then I'll hit this tank, I think. That's a lot of tanks. Okay. I'll hit this tank, and then I'll hit it again. Hit the infantry. Move into block with some infantry. Move my tanks up. I think I'm do a copter tank turn. Alright, I think now I'm 27k ahead. I think my opponent might not have enough tanks to overwhelm me here. I certainly hope not, but the reinforcement distance for him is a lot farther. And while I'm regaining ground, I'm still at an income disadvantage. I think he's got like 24k to my 25k, to my 20k or something. It's gonna be a spirit brawl, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's like 23k up to my 20k at the moment. That's a lot of tanks. I see you know what you're doing in terms of the of making tanks. Okay. Block, that's sensible. Good moves. Those are good moves. I think I have a copter here. I think the recon is probably going to kill a lot more of my infantry, and that's a bit unfortunate, but let me think. I should be able to take out this well enough. Getting an anti-air over here is going to be a lot harder for you than it is for me, so it seems like just going straight tank man recently. 10 to 9 tanks killed. The units kill tab is pretty even at the moment. The swings every turn, I think. So one. Oh, how many? He's like 3 moves away, I think. I'm the best Tasha player in the world. I'm not. How big is the Days of Ruin community? I don't think there's that many players in it. Maybe there are. Maybe I'm just wrong. It's like I don't know. Okay, let's see what I can do. So, let me think. This is an easy pick, I think. I need to deal with the infantry. And the question is, how do I want to just fight your tanks? This copter seems like an attractive option, but I'm not too sure about my opponent's copter movements. That's the thing. I just might want to move the recon somewhere. I guess I missed the movement. Where did it go? Did it go inside my other forest? Went back. Okay, interesting. I think I should be safe attacking into here. I should be fine. If I attack here, that's a nice KO. That frees up some space for my other units to attack, so I'll try that. Another tank, wow, so many tanks. This one is 2 moves away, I think, from... I want to fight exactly outside that range, because there'll be another tank coming pretty soon. I'll clap this one. Hit the infantry. Take this out with a low HP tank. Hit this one. I guess I get the kill here. Take out his other infantry and move out with my other stuff. So I'll try to body block with my useless infantry, as futile as it might be. Right now I have a bit of a problem because I'm on 2 tank production while my opponent's on 3, so that's a bit bad. Make it back up soon. I can already. Oh, I just realized that, I may have misplayed here, right into Block Rock, because I think around here it might be able to accelerate into my army. But, well, we'll see. I thought everyone should spend infantry. Putting a lose-lose on them? Nah. If I lose, it's because I've lost. Yeah. Granted, yeah, seeing in the fog is a huge advantage, but I've kindly asked people not to do it, so hopefully they don't. I don't think it makes that big of a difference either way, because I think a lot of my play here has been fairly sloppy. I play a lot worse when I'm not. When I don't have. I can't take my time. I think that's true for almost anyone. Am I still ahead? Okay, I'm still ahead a bit. But he's got more money, so not really. They see a tank ammo on a recon. Yeah, hate it when that happens. I think the next one should be in range too. This is why I hate movement seal powers. My opponents have them. Okay, it's my turn now. I one-shot this recon if I pop seal power, maybe. Let's take out this infantry though. Already. Which one do I take out? So I need 5k more to pop my seal powder. Or do I get that much out of it? Yes. Maybe it's better if I just focus on the bottom side and just keep taking out tanks. That probably is best, I think. Oof, that didn't work, huh? I didn't get the full payout. Let's see if I can block it here. Take that out. It's probably best if I just back off a bit at this point. I'm not gonna get my seal power, so I need to reinforce. gonna go tank. Need a recon. Actually, I already have recon. We have the helicopters. Let's put in the capture for the hell of it. Oh, didn't let me try. APCs, sea covers are both. APCs, you can get them earlier, and they don't run out of fuel because they resupply in the cities. Sea copters, well, a lot of times maps aren't very suitable for transcopters because they're a bit too far away from the bases to really get them early enough, right? So it's a bit, they're really only worthwhile early on. After that, it's you should be spending your money on units. Are naval units ever a thing? Not really. Under some really strange circumstances maybe, but generally no. Its component might be a bit bang. Nope, there we go. Here's the movement. Okay, that's a trap, so I think we're good. I think that was just bad movement. I think he probably knew there was something in there. He just didn't path around it. It happens sometimes where like you try to move around something, but it doesn't work because your mouse even causes it to be a flat line. That's probably really bad thing because now he can't hit any of my things that are worth hitting at the moment. That's very good for me. I think we're actually still about even on terms of like resources because I've killed more of his stuff, but he has more. More income at the moment. How much income do I? How much income do I have? This is over here. I think my opponent has around 24k at the moment. What does the lab building do? Labs, generally speaking, they don't do anything. They actually just don't. In most actual games, they're supposed to unlock units, but most of the time, but most league maps don't have that as an option. Generally speaking, like there are two kinds of maps. Like one map has like low base maps capped out around like maybe like 1700 income, and the higher base maps maybe go to like 2500, 2100 at the peak, and especially in Fog League. Later on, like the math for what units are good changes a lot when you go to high funds, which gives you a lot more money. Okay. So I can finally take out this recon. It's been bugging me for ages. We can take out these tanks for free, more or less. I think I can finally swing the income in my favor now, which is nice. As long as I block off, I should be fine. Yeah, do I want to expose my stuff like that? Probably not. So I think... This is a much more vulnerable spot, but I guess I'll take the city and block with the infantry here. This way it's a lot harder to attack me. He won't have seal power ready. So it should be fine, I think. I've just taken out 2 tanks for free, I think. So this is actually looking very good for me at the moment. More tanks now, and that should be good. Yeah, capturing like neutral labs is almost entirely pointless because 1, they don't give income, and 2, you don't win by taking neutral labs. I guess hypothetically you can stop you from losing, but oh, I forgot that Grim infantry will hit 1 shot on no terrain. That's lame. But still got air advantage. I think I should be fine. I think I'm slowly pushing forward. I've got a decent... I've traded better, I think. Oh, okay. There's the anti-air hitting my infantry and not my copter. Okay, there's the copter. Alright. Interesting. That's a good play. I think I can clap back with a really strong counter now. Yeah, for labs, it's more about having any at all. It's not about patrols. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that the buildings only count. The building location only counts for income. I think, as far as I can tell. Oh wow, it's a tank from the other side. I didn't expect that. What does Grim's SCOP do? It's like, it's just a very large amount of damage. Got a message. They're trying to attack infantry. I wasn't even trying to move around. Don't know why I got trapped. Oh, yeah, that's weird. Huh. He doesn't have enough vision to attack that much deeper into that formation. That's kind of neat. That's good. Groom's day-to-day increases his damage received, but the SOP still gives him a defense bonus. It doesn't make him worse. So that would be hilarious if his COP did in fact make him even worse. That would be funny, but it's also just not the case, it seems. Okay, I'm very close to just popping my COP and just knocking out a ton of tanks in one hit. So I will need around 8k. That's a lot, actually. Maybe I just pop my normal CO power and just try to get it over with. Because like I can. How many tanks does he have? I've got 9 tanks. He's probably got 9 tanks. If I take out 4, got 6 tanks in range. I think this is well within the minimum attacking ratio to be useful. They're going 30 to 50. Let's start with the ones that don't really matter. I can chunk this guy down without needing to worry too much. So okay, I want to get the one shot on the copter though. So actually no, the one shot on the copter isn't as important. So I can there we go. Let's go. Let's haymaker. Let's haymaker this guy, and just completely obliterate some of these tanks. Is there one shot? One shot this infantry. One shot this tank. So I go for the tank like this. Okay, I can take out this tank too. I think I can probably get a good luck roll and kill this anti-air with my infantry. There we go. Take out the copter with my recon. Got this guy. Block the tank with my infantry to be cheeky. I guess I just take out this infantry too. That should be good. I might have overcommitted a bit actually, and this might pay off poorly. Because I'm going to get one shot on the counter attack almost definitely. I guess I'll just make more tanks now. I'll block off my tank like that, and that should be good. So I've killed like 60k more, but he's going to block me, and he's probably going to get me a couple of 1 KOs also. Like 1 or 2, at least definitely here, he's going to kill like 2 or 3 tanks, easy. Okay, I wasted tank move there, so that's good. So is it enough? That's the question. Oh, he didn't get a one shot because he's not on grass actually. Neat. Aha. Excellent. And he resigns. Okay. Let's see how close this match was. That was a good game. That was a really good game. Yeah, we traded really evenly for a lot of it, I think. But yeah, I think at this point you just didn't have enough stuff anymore. Let's go over it. Let's go over the replay. So turn one, I opened. I think your opening was our openings are probably equivalent. You went for a fast recon, and you did take out infantry, but you got damaged and retreated. The fact that you didn't get killed is good enough, I think. It's worth it to damage an infantry and then retreat, I think, because that does slow my income down a decent amount. You're actually ahead on income for a decent chunk of the game. There's good infantry production, got a tank out, got an anti-air out. I think the main thing that happened was like you were fighting a lot on my side of the map, and while like you did have an advantage, like pressing that hard into a defender's advantage is always difficult, right? Like right now you have more stuff than me, right? But then I will always have more stuff on my side of the map than you, so the trades will always like slightly be in my favor. Then I guess from here on I was just winning pretty decisively, I think, because of my advantage. You have slightly more income, slightly more tanks, but lack of infantry screening means that I have a lot more flexibility on this side. Yeah, they've got income lead, but they just also don't have any map presence anymore, and because they went triple tank the whole time, they don't have any infantry either. Right? I did a lot of copter turns, and that boosted my infantry count up. Like right now, I've got 13 infantry to his 5, and even though some of them are really weak and I don't have as much income, it is kind of hopeless, I think, on my opponent's end. And because at this point, you can't really share we're even, right? But this is only after like you taking out 50k of value and then losing 20k, right? It just wasn't a very even trade. And by this point, like it's actually hilariously, my positioning on bad tiles actually, and this map's geometry makes Jake not as good because he doesn't get his attack bonus on shoals, meaning that he just actually can't even one-shot my tanks. Like if he managed to get one-shots here, that would be nasty. Like he could one-shot, two-shot, another one-shot, and then hit my copter, and I'd be down like 70. I'd be down like 30k value, and I wouldn't have enough to like actually counterattack here. Actually, because I'm on his part of the map now. Unfortunately, like it ends up being okay, I think. Yeah, GG. That was a very good match. And actually, I'm kind of tired after doing this, so I guess I'll call it for the stream. You thought you could blow through Grim a lot harder because you never played one before? Yeah, Grim is okay, but I guess Grim has worse matchups against some other guys, but Jake is kind of not that great on this map because there's too many shoals in a lot of places where you might want to fight. So Adder might unironically be a bit better here, but it just depends on where you want to fight, right? Like I guess at this point, since I had occupied this area, there's not really much options for Jake anymore. Yeah. Yeah, they're shoals. Yeah, it's shores or whatever they're called. Just felt like the lack of infantry really hurt my opponent here, in terms of not like he got trapped a couple of times. He lost his recons and didn't replace them. But I think it's just that he also didn't have the air advantage for a lot of the fight. She was trading stuff to get rid of my copters, but I still had slightly more copters, which gave me the advantage. So I think I had the tank event. We were like even on tanks for a lot of the game. We just kept trading them out, but eventually I got through. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time. Where's my ending screen?